You can have a successful marriage without sacrificing your business or career. And see, with that entrepreneurial mindset, with that entrepreneurial spirit, most men don't realize that they can become an entrepreneur in their home. See, they come home and they're all burned out and they have no energy and no effort to put out into the family because they don't see an opportunity to create something new. But in your home is the greatest opportunity to create the greatest thing that you could ever leave behind, which is worth far more than your wealth, which is what? Legacy. Taking the lead in planning new experiences and new adventures for your family. You want to help your wife get over the past? Create new experiences that override the past experience. Seek out new opportunities. They're going to benefit you and your wife and your kids. Be proactive in addressing the conflict. Stop being so avoidant. You're avoiding and ignoring the issues as a way to cope with them, and so you escape into your work. Take the calculated risks that you took to build the business and to save the marriage. You're sitting on the sideline and you're procrastinating and you're waiting in the shadow of doubt, like, I can do whatever I want to do. Why? Just because you've done that in your life, in your business. It's time for you to pursue new goals that are going to benefit your relationship. It's time for you to be innovative and creative in finding ways to keep your marriage fresh, exciting, inspiring, alive, fulfilling. Imagine if you took on the mindset when you dated your wife and took your wife out like it was the first time that you ever met her. Imagine the way that you would treat your wife on that date if you took on the mindset of, this is our first date. Remember the first date? When you wanted her to like you, when you wanted to impress her with your charm, with your charisma, by being gregarious. Remember that? And the sad part is sometimes we descend into a lesser version of ourselves and we use everything in the external to justify and rationalize why I'm able to be who I am, and trying to get people to force them to accept who I am at this point in my life. Just because I'm the guy that makes every decision and I'm the one that everybody comes to for answers. But here's the irony here. You might be the guy that everybody comes to for answers. But what happens when you can't solve the biggest problem in your life and you don't have the answers to that biggest problem? Then what? Then what? See, it's time for you to become an entrepreneur in your marriage. It's time for you to invest in yourself, self-innovation. The path is within you. Creating a better marriage means changing the man that shows up to the marriage, because guess what? When you change the man that shows up to the marriage, you get a new marriage. It's time to create something new. And in order to create something new, you got to destroy the old version of you first.